All right, guys, what I got here is a big freaking saw, eh? Anyways, it's a 395XP. It's like pretty much brand new. Well, it's not really my saw, but it technically is my saw. I'll explain that to you. So, my buddy who's a homeowner and a small engine repair guy bought some property, and he was going to use this saw to clear all the land, and then he realized this is extremely overkill for a homeowner. So I did some machine work with my excavator and everything for him, and he keeps trying to pay me with money, and I kept saying no because he's my friend and I just wanted to help him out. And then one day I came home and he goes, "I finally got something you'll take." And I said to him, "To be honest with you," I says, "I actually have zero use for that thing." And he says, "Well, I don't care. You helped me out a lot, so it's yours. I'm giving it to you." So I'm probably going to give it back to him after we make this video because he's my friend and I really am not looking for any compensation for the work that I did. He's not what I would call a customer. He's just a really good friend of mine. So I do have the option to keep it, but I told him, let me just make a video on it. So now that that's out of the way, let's play with the thing, huh? I don't know much about it. All I know is it's heavy. I think that's maybe why he didn't want to hang on to it. So, I mean, it's a 94cc motor, as you can see on the tag. It says 395XP, you know, obviously Husqvarna, Sweden. This engine meets US EPA exhaust EVAP maybe regs of 2019. So, I mean, emission compliant. So the
bar is this?
Well, the bar, you know, the thing about the size of the bar on this, it's a 24, maybe longer. I think it's a 24.
Yeah, well, I mean, this covers a 22 and it only goes so far. So that covers a 22. So this, no, that covers a 20.
20, so it's a 24 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this one, I haven't measured it. I really don't know anything about it. This one has the, what do you want to call these? Grousers? Spikes? I don't know, on both sides.
This one's got really mean ones. Really mean ones.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I'm not a, it's got that line down the middle from what I understand. That's so you can line yourself up like a line of sight. It's got the decompression button. We should have weighed this thing. I don't know how much it weighs.
Well, hold on.
That many?
I'd say it weighs about 1.5 times as much as the 460.
460?
Not drastically much heavier. Like a little under twice as much, but I wouldn't say it's twice as heavy.
What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna give you a review as a non-professional. I'm gonna give you a review as if you were Joe Schmo and you walked in and bought one of these things. Because
what is this saw predominantly used for?
what are you talking about?
Like, is this a logging saw? This is not a homeowner saw.
Big freaking wood, man.
So what kind of person would use this?
This is definitely not a homeowner. Oh, so the backstory behind this, how my buddy got this. He went, he went to fix a woman's, I think it was a woman on Marketplace, maybe, traded off for some repair, because he fixes small engine repairs. So the local dealer here, I guess she went to her local dealer and told them she needed a saw for pruning stuff. And she got some snake oil selling slick salesman. And he sold her this for pruning stuff at her house. I don't know who that salesman is, but I would like to hire him to sell stuff for me. Sell jobs. He can be my estimator. Anyways, enough jibber jabber. I really don't know much about this thing, so this isn't a professional review. This is more like a Joe Schmo backyard jackass review. So let's just call it that. So let's just play with this thing. All right, so choke, run, decompression. It's got no primer. Oh. Should I let it warm up for the chainsaw cult? Nah. Let's cut some big wood, eh? Just like the professionals, huh? You see that? Jing, jing, jing.
Well, that about wraps it up.
Huh?
That about wraps it up.
That pretty much sums it up. I guess we'll,
yeah.
probably see you guys on the next one. So, thanks for tuning in. Just kidding. Let's do this one. Hardwood oaks. That was fine. That's red oak. How many inches is that?
I don't know. I have pretty big hands, and that's.
Get out of here with the hands.
I got
We
bigger
use
hands than
feet.
you.
Well, I wear a size 12, and I did measure it. It is like 12 inches.
I'd say it ripped through that one easier than that one.
Yeah. I got a bit of wood.
We have a mighty log collection.
You know, a lot of these came from my tree guy. You know, it's not as heavy as you would think, but I'm kind of curious. So let's go get the scale and let's compare it to like the 460 or a 455. All right, so these are some of my saws. I figured I should weigh them because I've never weighed any of them. So let's go smallest to big. So the one I've had forever and it still works awesome is this little topping saw. It's a Echo CS330T. I've had this for like, geez, I don't even know, maybe like 12 or more years. This thing's just always been great. This is perfect, like if you were a homeowner and you wanted to just trim stuff, just buy yourself a topping saw. You know what I mean? It's easy to handle, lightweight. Let's find out how much lightweight. All right, I gotta push down on this digital. All right, now let's weigh it.
It went to 10.6. Is this not enough weight?
I don't know. No.
No, that's enough
Okay.
weight.
Well, when you push on it, it goes down. See me pushing on it?
So it thinks that it's zeroed. 10.6.
Negative.
What do you mean? Ready? Watch.
You're pushing on it.
No, I'm not. Let go. 10.4. Ready?
It doesn't weigh 10 pounds. It weighs nothing.
I would say that weighs 10 pounds.
All right, well, he says 10 pounds.
It went to 10.6.
I say nothing. It weighs nothing. So that has no weight. Okay.
Husqvarna 120.
The one I bent the bar on in one of my last videos with the chipper.
You haven't used it since.
No, because we don't cut trees every day, so. Let's see how much this weighs. How much you want to bet? It weighs nothing again. 12.8. So the fact that that weighs 12.8, that probably does weigh 10.6.
Yeah.
Because they're not that far off.
No.
But, yeah, they're not that far off.
That one's just a little bit lighter.
Yeah. So maybe that thing has a minimum, like it won't register under 10 or
11 or something. I don't know.
Whatever, 12.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's try it again.
One more time.
One more time for the echo.
Then you just gotta tap it.
Okay. All right, let's see how much I weigh.
Mom's not gonna be happy. Oh,
Oh,
there it
oh.
goes.
Okay.
So with the saw,
So with the echo,
218.
218. Now, let's zero it out without the echo.
207 point. Yeah, 10.8 or 10.6.
Yeah, 10.6. Okay. So now where's the 455?
That one.
Let's weigh this one. I was tempted to go get my dad has a Stihl. My dad has Stihl stuff. I've used it. I got no complaints. I've had like every chainsaw there is, but the dealers around here are Husqvarna dealers. So I'm big on whoever your dealers are and wherever you can get parts, that's what you go with. So maybe I should have went and got my dad's. So
17 even.
17 even with a 20-inch bar. Now the 460, which has a twin bar. How are we doing this?
Says 17 even again.
17 even.
Try it again, just in case.
0. 17 even.
All right. So
All right.
exactly
So
the same.
460 and 455 are the same. Now, let's see how much the giant one is. 24.2. So
Yeah, just under double,
yeah.
like I predicted earlier. I didn't think it weighed too much heavier. It only weighs about 7 pounds more.
So what that leads me to believe is that when I'm out cutting firewood and I always got a back pain at the end of the day from that, this is a back pain from this double.
Yes. That is
All
a
right.
good hypothesis.
Yeah, you like that?
I do.
I thought of that all by myself. The lady that bought this, right? She knew right away this wasn't for her. Okay, the salesman got her. So my buddy got it off of her for whatever, you know, for fixing her mower or whatever. Maybe there might have been some money involved. I don't know. So now I have to decide on whether I want to keep it or not. I actually don't even think I'll be able to give it back to him. He probably won't take it because he literally is like bucking Billy Ray. Like if you go in his shed, he has a collection of saws. Why he chose to give me this big giant thing, I'm only assuming it's because the last time we were doing something at his house, he used this on one tree, and then he went and said he was getting his one of his 372s because his back was killing him. So this saw, he said, was really heavy. So
372 is only marginally smaller. That thing probably
I
weighs
don't
about
know.
like 20.
We probably should have borrowed a couple of his, and we should have checked. He also has a Chinese replica of a 372 called Husqvarna, and he's interchanged the parts to see if how much of a replica it is, and he says they're like spot on. So, but they're like a lot cheaper than going to the dealer.
They're about half as cheap. If you were to get the Husqvarna equivalent of a 372, it's only about 500 bucks.
Well, from what I understand about this saw, is this actually came from my old boss when I was a teenager at the construction company. He actually owns a rental place and a equipment dealership, and I believe she went in there and paid top dollar for this thing to prune some stuff at her house. Now, you might be asking yourself, as a homeowner, do you really need this saw? Like, if you were to go out now and say, hey, I saw this clown on YouTube with this big giant saw and it looked cool, maybe I'm gonna get one. This saw is like a couple $1,000. Number one, I believe it depends on where you buy it from. Where I live, everything's kind of pricey in Massachusetts, but I would say, yeah. I mean, if you have like a jacked up huge truck with smokestacks coming out of the back and a gun rack and everything, and you are really worried about like your manhood, add one of these to the gun rack. You don't even have to cut trees with it, you know? Like, just put this in the back of the window of your pickup truck and just ride around Walmart parking lot with it. And I'm pretty sure everyone will be like, damn, that's a man. Look at that man. But on a serious note, you know, all kidding aside, you don't need one of these as a homeowner. Don't buy one. It's probably really dangerous. Anyways, that's my spiel on that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not, because I have regular size wheels on my pickup and no stacks. Yeah. Anyways, check out the next one. Oh, for all you guys out there that have stacks in your pickup, some of my friends do too, and I tease them all the time. Just get over it. It's a joke.